All right, good evening, Forever family. Good to be with you tonight. Here at Celebrate Recovery, I want to remind you of a couple things. We are always a safe, confidential, anonymous, and judgment-free zone. That means who you see in here tonight and what you hear in here needs to stay in here. Every week at this time, either a teaching or testimony takes place, and every testimony you hear is from somebody who has worked these steps and principles for themselves and found healing through this process. So tonight it's my privilege to invite my brother Willie to come up and share his story. Welcome, Willie.
Hello, everyone. I was born in Madison, Mississippi, on a cotton plantation in 1952. Back in those days, it was kind of like the Jim Crow South. In Mississippi, they had this law called separate but equal, but it wasn't equal. I was drafted by the Selective Service Classification Board of U.S. Armed Forces. I called an Army recruiter station. The recruiter informed me if I volunteered, I could pick my duty station. I picked Fort Riley, Kansas. I've seen a lot of veterans, Vietnam vets return, and they all had a lot of anger. So I kind of identified with them, and I used to go out and party with them. Most of them use drugs to cope with their post-traumatic stress. That's how I got really hooked on drugs. I went home on leave, and there when I went home on leave, I met an old classmate that had this drug. I tried the drug, and I fell in love with that drug. And I became a drug dealer for the guys that's in my unit. I believed a lie I could use drugs successfully. One of the soldiers in the unit OD'd, and the guilt and shame for me was overwhelming. I felt like I didn't have no way out to escape. I was this small man who just wanted to fit in with someone who can accept me for who I was. Feeling so disgusted, sick and tired, I turned on the television to a Christian channel, and there was a counselor speaking of Celebrate Recovery at First Baptist Orlando. I came reluctantly. I sat in the car wondering if I should go in. I just felt like I wouldn't be accepted for one thing, Finally, I built up the nerve to enter. Filled with so much guilt and shame, I sat in the back of Henry Chapel. I had failed so many times before, but I was looking for something that can help me, really help me. I was ready, but I didn't have a relationship with Jesus Christ and hit my higher power. All the things I've done in the past was so disgusting and mean, and I ended up going to prison and so many things I've done. But Celebrate Recovery taught me how to really apply myself. And I feel like I'm surrounded by my forever family. I just take one day at a time. And I always got somebody I can go to when I need help. This program worked for me. Please get involved. Stay connected to folks who are not using. Get a sponsor and accountability partners. Stay close to the winners. Work it because you're worth it. I'm a living miracle. Trust me, I'm a living miracle. Because I could have been dead a long time ago. Jeremiah 29:11 says he knew the plans he had for me, not to harm me, but to give me a future and a hope. I just celebrate life now. I feel more alive than I ever have. It's just a better life. It's a better life. My name is Willie, and I've been clean and sober for 10 years and 6 months. Thanks for letting me share.